Hello, welcome. Mariela Siberkinti here. Thank you for joining. Today I'm going to be doing an energy update reading for this beautiful fall equinox, the energy of the fall equinox. I don't know if you felt that, but last week in this area it was raining a lot and it was very windy. You could sense that things were shifting. Things were changing. It was almost like the rain was saturating the soil to let the trees know it's coming. It's coming. Change is coming. Time to release. Time to assess what is that you need for the next cycle of your life, and definitely get rid of whatever doesn't belong in this new cycle. Okay, so we're going to look at the energy and see how we can use this energy to benefit our lives. Okay, all right, so I'm going to show you 5 decks. Take a breath, connect, and look at the picture of each deck to see which one calls you the most. That's where your message is going to be. All right, here's my first deck. This is the second deck. Third deck in here. This is the fourth deck. And my last deck. All right. Let me start with the first one since I already shuffled. Okay. Okay. So if this is your deck that you picked, and this is your card, okay? And so what I'm seeing here is a little bit what I mentioned before. Be sure that you are releasing what, I don't want to say what holds you back or what no longer serves you. Release what's weighing you down from your new level, from the next level, because there's still some things you have worked a lot in you, and I don't want you to look at you as you are the problem or you have to do more work. But it's a release, and you have to understand that in the next level it's like wearing different shoes. You have grown, so it can be tight. So the things that are not working right now are making you feel the way that they make you feel, uncomfortable, because it's time to release them. Okay, so those constraints are very easy to get rid of. And that's what I want you to know, understand that they're very easy to get rid of, because you have to know that the next level offers more for you. Okay, so definitely look at those things that weigh you down so that you can move better, because that's your growth is asking for it. Okay, all right, so that's the first deck. So let me shuffle the next one. Okay. All right. Oh, nice. So if this is the deck you picked, then this is your card, and it's all about transformation. So use this energy to really shift things from where they were. You have an opportunity here to assess everything that you have gone throughout the whole year, and really you can see clearly now what doesn't work, because you're in a different place. You have grown, you have transformed, and in this transformation, not only it's about you, it's about the things that you do, the places where you go, the places, your community, everything. It's time to reshift everything and look for places that now offer more to you and in a sense of support, because the transformation that this energy is offering is not only that, feeling the change, but being that change, living that change. So that's very important for you. Okay. All right. Next deck. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I have 2 9s in here. All right. So if this is the deck that you picked and this is your card, okay, and this is time for you to reflect. How am I going to say this? I just said this weekend, and it's important for you to hear this. it's beautiful to have people that support you around you. It's beautiful to have people that have your best interest and they give you advice and everything. Sometimes we become too influenced by them, and now it's time for you to assess about your life. You want to make sure that you're making decisions that are going to be your decisions, that they were not influenced. Sometimes we have to be messy, we have to mess up, we have to make mistakes, but at least we chose those things and we learn from those things. So this is the card of freedom of control, feeling controlled by others or trying to control something based on a previous thinking or a previous mindset. And it calls for you to really assess who you are inside, what is it you really want, check within and make your own decisions. This cycle that you're in, this new energy that is coming, is free. It's about your life. It's about your well-being, and there's no other person that can make a better decision than you. So make sure that you're making your own decisions so that you can feel that freedom that you are making your own decisions and you are living your own life. Okay. All right, next deck. Okay, so if this is the deck that you picked and this is your card, okay, and use this energy and use this new cycle to for balancing. So the previous cards were more about checking in and doing what is best for you. But this is balance. There's things that you have responsibilities upon. And it's not that you have to be all the time there taking care of those things. It's balance between those things and the things that are your responsibility for your own life. So, there's time for everything. There's a season for everything. And in this season, balance time, self-care, what you're doing for others, that's what needs to happen here for you, okay? And make sure that you're using both energies, your masculine energy, your feminine energy. So definitely start creating things, but also nurture those things that you're creating. And it's the same thing with people and relationships and your job. You have to nurture it, but also you have to make decisions and you have to also use them for your benefit. Everything. In relationships, you give, but you also receive. With finances and money, you provide, you grow your money, but you use it, you make it flow. So this is about balance, it's about flow, and it's about creating harmony in your life. Okay? So next deck, our last deck. Okay? Ooh, nice. All right. So if this is the deck that you picked, then this is your card. And I really love this deck because it's very it goes with the season of fall, and it's just nature, and I love it. And this card here, the thing about this card is it's all about how do I say this? Sacredness and traditions and honoring. So go outside, really connect, because there's something that you're missing. And what I'm feeling is you're missing that connection in nature. You're missing that call inside of you that says you are nature and you should be following the nature inside of you. There's a need to connect deeper, not only with yourself, but also with family and with community, so you can see how everything is interconnected, how there's a bigger picture for you to see from high above, so that you can, how do I say this? But if you notice everything around you, everything is here for you to benefit your life, but you are seeing just a very small piece, or you're just looking for that specific thing. You're missing out on the bigger things. Just look at nature and Mother Nature and how it keeps providing over and over and over for everyone. So you are included in that. You are very abundant, but you're not seeing your abundance because you're concentrating on something very specific. So go out in nature so that you can can get out and see more abundance, like associate nature and the abundance of nature with the abundance that you have inside, and then the abundance that you are allowed to tap into for this next season. So in this season that you're in, it's like you need to see how abundant you are and working in your abundance and your network and connections and relationships, so that you can start obtaining and grabbing things from that as well. You are allowed to get more instead of being so small in that small place that you are right now. So definitely expand your network, expand your feeling, expand your relationship with nature and with the world and with people. Okay. Well, thank you very much for this. So what I'm seeing in here, I'm seeing some people that need to still release some things, especially to move away from heavy emotions. And I'm seeing other people that have transformed themselves, but things are still not working in their life because they still need to transform physically those things. And then there's other people that are claiming to their freedom from codependency, making their own decisions. And then there's people that are working in balancing their personal life, balancing their relationships, balancing their work life. So definitely, and then the people that need to expand their network. So it feels like we all need to do some very personal work so that we can really go in peace into this season of the fall before the winter comes, so that then later we can come out with better ideas, with better dreams, with more friends, with a bigger network. But we're here to do a little more work before the end of the year. Okay. Well, thank you so much for listening. And the next reading, I will do it next Monday. All right. Thank you so much for joining.